Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to have a look at our daily routine in order to keep a good self-concept. So when we are creating anything in our life, even if we are just on a personal development journey or manifestation or wherever you are on your journey, the most easy and effortless way to create the desired outcome is to have a good sustainable self-concept. And what I mean by this is that when we affirm for anything to come into our experience, we want to be coming from a conviction, we want to be coming from a confidence in knowing that this is a truth for us, that this is actually how it is right now. And when we have a good self-concept, this is a lot easier to do. So when we have a good self-concept, we incorporate daily little rituals into our life. And from Monday to Sunday, we can have an actual 7-day plan. So when we are looking at a plan for our self-concept, all it really comes down to is incorporating in these little rituals. So on a Monday, we wake up and we have rituals where we do affirmations. Maybe it's a meditation, maybe it's just breath work, or maybe it's simply just enjoying a cup of coffee by yourself in the morning and enjoying your own time. This is a self-love practice. It's giving you the time that you need to reconnect to yourself first thing in the morning. You also want to be looking at the affirmations that you are using. So whatever it is that you are creating in your life, you're going to want to have more abundance in wealth, more abundance in health, more abundance in love. And so these are the kind of areas that we would be looking at when we are using affirmations. So it doesn't mean that we have to say affirmations every day in the area that we are creating. All it means is that we are creating a belief within ourselves in a way that when we think about the subject and we think about the area, we know that it is a truth, that it is who we are and it is what we are manifesting. So throughout the day on a Monday, let's say, for example, you are manifesting maybe love into your life and you have your affirmations around this whole concept of relationships. So you have affirmations on who you are in a relationship, the type of person that you are attracting into a relationship, or maybe you have a specific person. So you have specific affirmations for that person. And you also want to be thinking about how the world is around you and when it comes to love. So do you experience love everywhere do you go? How do you think others see you in love? How do you see others in love? And these are kind of just little things to think about when we are writing our affirmations. So when we are finished throughout our day and we have a bit of time in the evening, this time is really just a self-reflection of how we did today. So was there any triggers? Was there anything that we maybe needed to take a step back and have a little think about? Or did we just have an amazing day? And I mentioned in the live the other day that what I like to do at the very end of the day is to, before I fall asleep, go over my day with my eyes closed and just be thankful for how the day went. So usually I will have a mental picture in my mind of the first thing that I do in the morning, which is usually a cup of coffee and affirmations, meditations and breath work. And for me, I just love this whole practice and it is very fulfilling to me. And I find that when I think back of the morning, and I think back throughout my day, is there anything within my day that I am grateful for, that I am happy for, right until I get into bed and fall asleep. And I find that when I do this practice, it makes me actually fall asleep in this feeling of fulfillment. Like I am just so grateful to be alive and to be experiencing these things. And it could be like little simple things, just like having a cup of coffee in the morning, things like being able to breathe properly, being able to go out for a walk, and all of these different things that come into your mind when you actually do this practice over a period of time. So that is Monday. And then on Tuesday, this again is just an example of how a 7-day plan would come. Of course, you can create it in your own way, or if you would like some guidance, you can email me at any time. But on Tuesday, then you can look at, okay, what are you going to do for your Tuesdays? And Tuesdays could be maybe you decide to look at your chakras. Maybe there is a chakra that you'd like to delve a little deeper in. If anyone doesn't know about the chakras, they are 7 pivotal emotional points within our body, within the back of our body, down our spine, and they hold on to emotions that we have created over our lifetime from experiences and from what we think as well too. So maybe you have a plan then on the Tuesday to look over your chakras, to do a bit of self-love practicing. Maybe you have a nice, bath. Maybe you take yourself out for a coffee. Maybe you just use affirmations on the Tuesday on yourself, meaning that you tell yourself that you are beautiful, that you are a good person, that you have a kind heart, that you are, somebody that people love to be around. All these type of affirmations that are built around you on the Tuesday is what you would be doing. So on the Monday, we started off with talking about our routine for maybe just embodying the idea of relationships. On Tuesday, we are having a routine of embodying who we are as a person. And then again, we can come into Wednesday, and this could be maybe your wealth day, and you could be thinking about, okay, where are my finances? How am I thinking in my finances? Let me think about some affirmations. I am always receiving abundance. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Okay, I'm going to think about that now throughout the day. And then as your day goes on, you can do things that actually embody the idea of wealth. Maybe just, wear your good clothes out, or maybe just take yourself out for a nice meal, or if you can't do that, cook yourself a nice meal at home. Really enjoy your time with yourself. Anything that actually implies the richness and the fulfillment of life, because being wealthy really just comes down to the feeling of success and the feelings of what it means to you to be wealthy as well too. So obviously, if you are wealthy, you're going to have a good kind of consistent feeling of stability, consistent feeling of calmness, consistent feeling of knowing that you can take care of yourself. So that is Wednesday. And then of course, then this goes into Thursday, and we can have another little routine here. Maybe we want to start looking at relationships again. Maybe we want to start looking at money again. Maybe we just feel like we want to do a bit more, or maybe we don't want to look at any affirmations today. Maybe it's just a day off not to do affirmations and simply just do things that you enjoy. So maybe you're working, maybe you get some more work done. Maybe you have friends to meet. Maybe there are things that you would like to catch up on reading, anything that is of benefit to you and your soul. And all of this is kind of integrating your mind, body, and soul in your daily routine. So again, when we come into Friday, this is another thing as well too. We go back into wherever it is we are. If we look at our emotions and we actually wake up in the morning and we feel a little off, then maybe we just need to kind of come back into that kind of center. Maybe it's a day where we actually want to be doing things for ourselves. Maybe we want to be more active. Maybe we want to be looking at our solar plexus and we want to be building more motivation. We can do things like listening to music. We can do things like going out for exercise, meditation, affirmations, dancing, all of these different things that we can do in our day to actually bring that kind of success feeling within us, to bring that feeling of motivation, to know that we are the sole creator of our world and we get to decide how it is going to unfold throughout the day. So again, then, you come into your Saturday and maybe it's based on relationships because you're actually spending your time in your relationships with family and friends. And so in these moments, then you can practice being in the present moment for the day. And this could be your daily ritual then for Saturday. Your affirmation could be, okay, am I aware? So every time that you fall out of awareness throughout the day, when you are engaging in your communications, in your relationships, ask yourself, okay, am I aware right now? Am I really in the moment here? Am I enjoying this time with my children? Am I truly enjoying this time with my partner, with my family, with my parents or siblings? Am I actually enjoying the moment, or am I on my phone and looking at things and not listening to what they are saying to me? So these little things are just how we come back into the present moment and really fully enjoy the actual moment of being present in our relationships and our communications as well too. And then again on Sunday as well, it's another ritual practice. Maybe you're spiritual, maybe you go to church on a Sunday. anything that you have that is actually fulfilling to your soul. So a 7-day plan, this was just an example from my own perspective, but a 7-day plan for a good self-concept is to cover all areas of your life in a way that is believable to you, and also in a way that you actually relate to, in a way that it actually can be incorporated into your life, and that when you are incorporating it into your life, you know that you are connecting your mind, body, and soul in that integration as one, that wholeness and that fulfillment. And you will find that as you start doing this, you take the time to actually do this kind of routine every day, you're building that kind of stability within your nervous system. And also when you're building that stability within your nervous system, your subconscious mind then is picking up on that. It starts to embody then this way. After 7 days, we actually start to embody what it is that we are telling ourselves over that period of time. And so I know that there's a thing where beliefs are accepted after 21 days of repetition. However, I'm not really sure if that is actually, accurate. I do think that we start to embody different behaviors and thinking after 7 days. However, it's not solidified within the 7 days. From my own experience, maybe it is for somebody else, but from my own experience, if you want to kind of maintain and sustain a lifestyle of this way of being, it'll take a little more than 7 days to actually just solidify it in there to your whole being, to your nervous system, your subconscious mind, your reticulating activating system, which is at the back of your mind, which actually picks up everything to actually go about and do the actions and do the things that the brain is telling it to do as well too. So with that being said, I'll leave that video there, as I do not want it to be too long. But remember, a 7-day plan is to integrate your mind, body, and soul in order to keep your self-concept in a calm, balanced stability along the way. It doesn't mean that we're never going to get a negative fear or a negative thought. We're human and these things will pop up. But when we actually implement these routines throughout our daily practices, it is so much more easier to manage any of these thoughts. They don't come up as regularly. When you're triggered, you won't automatically go to a negative thought. You will actually just go to, okay, the solution, because you're starting to train your brain in that way, that your brain is only starting to be solution focused. It's like a solution focused mindset. And so any challenges or anything that arise, your brain will just bounce into that because of the neuroplasticity of the repetition that you are doing every day in order to live a wholesome and fulfilling life within your mind, body, and soul. So I just thought I'd do a video for that. I hope that you find some guidance in this. If not, again, you can email me at any time with manifestwithamanda@gmail.com, and I will chat to you soon.